welcome back to Horner's Corner Billiards. I'm joined here with the legendary Cowboy Bob for a question and answers. How you doing, Bob?
Oh, pretty good, Joe. Good to be back here again.
So I appreciate you coming back. We're having a little tournament here at my place, a 16 player. Uh, it's kind of a knockoff of the North Idaho 8 Ball Championship where I invite all the champions. And you are one of them. How many times have you won it, Bob?
I think I don't know. You tell me, but I think twice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I can't remember all that stuff. So,
So, I've had people asking me questions about you, so I thought I'd start with early in your pool playing days. When did you start playing pool?
well, if you want me to add it all up, it was actually 74 years ago.
So that puts you at what age?
74.
You were.
I mean, I was 8 when I
That's
started. Yeah.
that's what I thought. I thought I knew the answer, but where was that at? What?
Oh, back in Iowa, out in the sticks in Iowa. My dad bought a restaurant right next to a pool hall, so that's where I spent all my time when I was 8 years old.
So is it you play pool for a living?
No, never.
Well, you
I've
do.
never been that good.
I know what your trade is, but what is it that you used to do for a living before you retired?
I used to be an electrician.
Electrician and
Yeah.
travel around, just play pool on your time off from.
Whenever I had time off, I usually spent it in the bar shooting pool.
If you had to take a guess, how many tournaments have you played in your life?
Oh boy, I don't know. Probably, I'm going to guess probably actual small tournaments. Probably six, seven, 800, I suppose. I don't really know.
That's probably on the light scale.
I don't know. Maybe.
So, I remember years ago, uh, when you moved up to this area, you come up and kind of did some work and opened up a pool hall for a guy. What was that?
Yeah, that was what 25, 26 years ago, 27 maybe, I can't remember. But it was Bogeies Billiards at that time. That's what he called it. And he's a friend of mine from California, wanted to come up here and open a pool hall. So he asked me if I'd come help him, and that's what we did.
Do you remember how many tables they had in there? I remember that place, but it
I think
wasn't
there was eight,
8 tables.
8 tables, yeah.
But I don't recall it being open a whole long time.
What's that?
I don't remember it being open a whole for too many years,
Well,
but
it
I
was
can't
it was
remember.
only open, I think, for 3 years.
That's what I was thinking. It
Yeah,
wasn't open for a long time.
yeah. He sold it and moved out. I stayed there with him for a couple of years, and
What
then
was his name?
his name was Ron. I can't even remember what his last name is now.
And he went back to California.
I don't know where he went. He left here. I've never heard from him again. I don't have any idea. I think he got a divorce, and I kind of controlled everything. So,
I know. I've been wanting to ask you something. I am pretty sure I know the answer to it, but I've had people ask me, where did you get the name Cowboy Bob?
well, that's from your good friend Cal.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he saw me one day. We had a tournament at Bogies, and in fact, the first one at Bogies, and I actually wore my cowboy hat, and that's when he dubbed it.
Yeah, see, that's a different story than I thought it was. I knew that Cal gave you that name, but I thought it was at a tournament in Kellogg where he was running a tournament and
No,
he was telling people you ought to buy that little Cowboy Bob guy there in the
well, that
Calcutta
was
or something like that.
that was probably right after we had the tournament over at Bogey, just a small tournament we had. But a few guys come in from Canada and stuff. I can't remember how much money he put up, but I think it was $1,000 he put up plus entry fees. But I can't remember all that. I'm getting too old for that.
Well, that brings up a question. How old are you? Everybody wants to know.
Jackie tells me I'm 82. I think I'm 92,
Well, I remember I told Carla when we were at your 75th birthday, you hopped out of your chair there and I leaned into her and said, God, I hope I'm in that good a shape when I'm his age. And she laughed and said, You ain't in that good a shape now. Uh,
Carla just pushing your buttons.
you still hop out of your chair like you're a young spring chicken.
Well, I figure that's probably my last chance to get a shot. So,
Yeah, especially when you see somebody miscue, you right bounce right out of there,
yeah,
run
it's
your rack.
old habits.
So, what was the next question I had for you? So, a lot of people say, "What's in the bag?" You familiar with that?
No,
What do you carry in your bag? You gotta,
just a cue and a jump stick and a break stick. That's it.
and people want to know what kind of cue it is that you play with.
It's boy, what if I can't remember? Uh, Gina Q. That in fact, the guy that opened Bogies gave it to me for a bonus for helping him build it.
Yeah,
So
that's quite a bonus, especially since the
yeah,
prices and
yeah,
cues have gone up through the
yeah. This is
years.
an original Gina, and I think he made it in '72. I think so. Anyway, yeah, it's I'm just getting kind of used to it now. So
Yeah, I seen you got a new shooting with a carbon fiber now.
yeah, I figured I'd join the crowd. Everybody else is doing it, so I figured I must be missing something. So
Yeah, I kind of went that way too. I'm usually not the follower, but seems like everybody in the pro circuit's playing with them, and
yeah,
everybody else locally started playing with them. So I had to get one to
yeah.
see if I liked them or not, which I'm still on the fence about.
Well, I was too for quite a while, but I finally got to where I really like it now.
What kind of carbon fiber is it that you shoot with?
Uh, actually, I've got two of them, and Johnny gave me the second one, and I can't remember what the name of it was. Uh, now I don't really pay attention to all that stuff. If it works and feels good, I just use it. So I can't remember what brand it is that he gave me. So
Yeah, I know a lot of people swear by the Revos, and I ended up buying a Scott Gratio.
it's not that. So I don't remember what it was. Anyway, Johnny gave it to me
A
because
white, the last name White or the brand White.
no,
Hmm.
I cannot remember what he said it was. But again, you can't see it on it. It's so dark on there. My eyes are so bad I can't see it. So
Yeah, before I forget, I've been wanting to congratulate you on your big Scotch doubles win down in Lincoln City a week or so ago.
that was all Jackie. She's the one that carried me there. I didn't do hardly anything.
I heard she played real well. She
She
must have
played
been.
great. Yep.
So how'd you do in the singles?
I wish I'd have just stayed in the Scotch doubles.
So you didn't shoot very well then.
I shot good, but there's a lot of good competition there, and I can't take it away from anybody. They shot better than I did. So
Yeah, well, I won the men's open there back in I think it was 2005 in the ACS.
yep, I remember you cashing in over there. I
I
can't remember what year it was, but it was a
think it
while
was
back.
2005. I was playing pretty good in
Yeah,
2005. But I haven't. I think we went back one time to play, and because we just can't live too far away to get in a BCA league to get qualified down there.
yeah. It's so crowded there now. It's real tough to, especially for us old people. We need to sit down a little bit once in a while, and there's just no place there to sit anymore. And,
Well, I don't know about being old, but you still get around better than some of the young bucks.
well, that I do, but it's
I'll tell
still
you
I
what.
still like to rest.
I'll tell you what. I'm pretty impressed for your age and still playing in the 600 club at your age. That's a legendary status, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to interview with you.
Well, I appreciate that,
And
but it's going downhill. Seems to go a lot faster than when it went uphill.
yeah. Well, what's the biggest tournament you've ever won? Like player wise or money wise or
Well, actually, probably this one, the North Idaho one's probably the biggest. I've played in a few big ones, but never actually cashed big in them. So I'd have to say this one.
well, I remember one you won in Kellogg on a 9-ball tournament, I believe.
Yeah,
And you beat
uh,
another local legend to do it, if I
that was
recall right.
Who?
If I recall correctly, you beat another local
Who was
legend,
that?
Sterling Carter.
Oh,
They call him Smiley.
that wasn't in Kellogg
Was that
though.
not in Kellogg?
No,
Was
that
that
was
a
in Spokane.
oh in Spokane?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was thinking
yeah,
it was in Kellogg. But
yeah. That was the. I think it was. I'm not sure if it was the September one that they have every year,
the Labor Day
Labor Day
Day
one.
weekend.
I don't remember, but it was a big
If I
tournament.
recall, you snapped the nine on the
I did
on
snap
for
the
the
nine
tournament.
on the Hill break.
Yeah, I remember the room got
I
pretty excited
certainly
about that.
I was on the point, and I sure didn't want to have to play him twice. So
No, certainly not.
no.
I'll tell you what one of my favorite tournaments was, and it was a Scotch doubles tournament as well. And it was you and I played partners at the seventh rail in
Oh, that was a long
Spokane,
time ago.
and we ended up winning that thing about 4 o'clock in the morning.
I kind of vaguely remember something like that
I
too.
remember driving home about a quarter after 5 and almost didn't make it home trying to stay awake, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna play it out all night. And
that was what, 15 years ago?
it's been a while, but I don't.
Something, it's 10 years ago anyway.
Yeah.
I can't remember all that stuff, Joe. I, I remember it, but I don't remember when. That's all Jackie's job. She has to remember dates, not me.
You got a better memory than I do, and I'm.
Oh, I don't think so. I forget a lot of things.
So, where's your favorite venue to play?
Well, right now it's probably Patty's, but I like your room better than anybody's. By the way, anybody that's out here, this is probably the nicest room in the country right here. So anything you see on TV is only a little bitty tiny part of it.
So, this weekend's tournament, as I said, it's a challenge to the champions. Normally, we play just the North Idaho 8-ball champions, and whoever's won it's grandfathered in from. They can play even if they live out of state now because they've won it, so that grandfathers them into this tournament. And TJ was actually signed up to play, and he got sent to Kodiak, Alaska to do some work.
Well, he
And
came down here for the last one, didn't he?
the one before that he
Yeah.
did. It flew down on Friday and then flew back out on Sunday.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But so this one here, I opened it up to more players and billed it as challenge the champions for the up and coming good players. They get a chance to come in and
Well, there's a lot of
play
up
the
and coming good
champions.
ones.
So, who do you think's the favorite this weekend?
Well, I think I'm gonna. If I had to bet on it, I was gonna say you, but you hurt yourself, so I can't say that. I'm gonna say Johnny.
Yeah, I agree. I was I was hoping on winning it too, but that accident set me back, so I might have to forfeit my breaks or try to break left-handed. I think I can play okay, other than I probably can't do any elevated jump shots because I can't get my shoulder up there.
Well, these tight pockets are gonna give you an advantage.
I was going to bring that up. I was going to ask you if you liked playing on 4-inch pockets.
It's been a long time since I shot on any 4-inch pockets. Believe me,
So
I'd like 5-inch
I
better.
was going to say, so you like the 4.5ers, but then you answered my question, so you like the 5-inch pockets.
Yeah, I like the 5-inch better.
Yeah. Well, shoot, Bob. Is there anything you want to share with us that nobody does know about you other than your
Well,
cool family?
I don't know if anybody does know about it, but 22 years ago, I think it was, or somewhere like that, Jackie and I ran the first speed pool tournament down in Vegas for the BCA, and that was quite an experience. That's something we'll never forget. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, I
So
think you went down there that year, didn't you?
I think so. I think that was the year. Maybe that was the year Carla and I
Yeah, it had to be close to
first
that. Yeah,
first year we were together.
it could have
Somewhere
been.
in
If
there.
that's the case, you were. We never saw you.
Hey, remember we went up in the? Was that the year we went up in the penthouse and watched the pros when that guy was?
I think it was.
I won that pool cue that Raymond the Hitman Modulin was trying to play 1,000 straight games of 9-ball.
I can't remember if
And
that was the same year or not, but
every time you beat him, you got your name in a drawing to win
yeah,
the cube, and
I remember
I
that.
ended up drawing the cue and won it.
Yeah, I remember that too. Now you bring that up, but
Don't remember if that was the same year, but
I
think
don't know if it was
it
either.
was it was
But
yeah, that would have been 24 years ago.
yeah, we went down there 3 or 4 years in a row, so I can't remember which one was which. Jackie's got it all written down. She's got everything remembered, so I don't have to.
Yeah. Well, shoot, Bob. We probably have to wrap this up. We got a
Okay.
tournament to prepare for, but I appreciate you making the extra time to come to the Horner's Corner Billiards
Well,
and share your story with us.
I appreciate you even asking me.
I'm honored that you were my first guest.
Well, I know you got a lot more better ones, so when you find them, get them out here.
Well, I'm gonna. I got another couple lined up. I think I don't want to spill the beans yet because it's not happen. It might not happen, so I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. But anyways, thanks again, Bob.
Okay. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it.